record and minimize.
Hey, matching headset.
Matching headsets. Okay, so hello, welcome to Apprentice Hero Helper's Monday night stream of D&D on Planet Jake 4.0. As you can see, we got a new member tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the YouTube crowd.
Hi, my name is Frozen Dad. Short for Frozen Dad Gaming.
Let it go.
What else do you want to know?
So we'll get into your character and all that fun stuff while we're playing, but anything you want to share? If you have a gaming channel or anything like this, is a perfect time for a shout out.
Well, my channel is kind of dead at the moment. I'm working on some stuff to get it going again. But I did have a Twitch for a little while. I'm going to be migrating over to probably YouTube here once I get things going again.
Sweet. Okay, cool beans. Well, you know us. We're happy to help if we can. Just let us know. So, just for stuff for you, because again, I don't know how much you've actually watched the stuff, but to get the hat on is me trying to remember that I'm telling you DM stuff. Hat off is me talking in character, or I forgot the hat. So we're going to start with the hat stuff, because last session, let's get a quick recap what happened last session. And I mean specifically just last session. I know session 2 / the hidden session had other things in it, but we're gonna retcon and do all kinds of fun stuff to get the story straight and moving forward.
So last session, we started out on the way to the city of Navi from the city of Gate. On the way, we were following a decently cut path, but we found the people that were cutting the path for us. We caught up with them. We asked them if they needed any help or anything like that. They said that they had had a few quiet days and they were expecting some trouble. And so we went ahead of them to find trouble before it found them. And we did, in the form of 2 Tyrannosaurus Rexes, which we proceeded to fail to tame and ended up just slapping to death.
Literally stood up on a horse and slapped it. Just...
All right.
Beautiful session. Could not complain.
I poked a toe and one died. So I mean.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right,
following the death of the 2 Tyrannosaurus Rexes, we harvested what we could from the 2 of them.
And a Brontosaurus.
And a Brontosaurus, and finished making our way to the city of Navi.
So, excuse me. There we go. We'll use this one for now. See how that goes. As you guys approach the city gates, now obviously all the dedicated towns in the Wildlands are completely covered. Not in both the viney sense, and they have a complete coverage of their towns, top to bottom. They have some kind of net or things like that to keep the majority of the wildlife out. So they kind of look like overgrown domes, is the best way to describe them, with enough lights and things to let light in so they're not completely dark and whatnot. Kind of like the roads, there's constantly people chipping away at the growing vines and things, so there's light in the city. Pre-Empire, they were just outposts that, were built, that were castles or whatever, places that they cut down logs and shoved them in the ground and made little outlines and whatnot. But now they're completely covered. The Empire has done work over the years to make these livable areas for its citizenry. But in the decline of the Empire, quite a few of them, Navi included, are becoming to be a tad bit overgrown. There's still plenty of people that live here. Navi itself is we'll say a medium-sized town. It is a city, but it is tiny comparatively to the continental cities. But that's pretty much the case with everywhere in the Wildlands. It's just big enough to be able to maintain with 30 to 40 people and support a couple hundred people in the town/city. Navi itself is not the biggest city in the Wildlands. Again, Gate and the port's way bigger, but it's definitely one of the bigger ones on the inland side. Let's see. I'm trying to any other relevant information that your characters would know about Navi. Not that it matters, because as soon as you get close to Navi, you all kind of get a little bit faint, a little bit dizzy, and you wake up where you were the previous night.
So we're no longer near Navi.
You are no longer near Navi. Though you remember the campsite, you've been here before. Pretty much felt like deja vu. Though if you remember, your last day of travel was relatively uneventful. Nothing really happened.
It's a magical wumbo jumbo.
So it wasn't a sleep spell, right?
Nope. Definitely not a sleep spell.
Okay.
Groggily, I kind of addressed the party and, hey, does this seem familiar to anybody?
Everyone roll an insight check. Obviously, Frozen, you're going to have to wait a little bit. We haven't introduced you yet. Sorry.
No worries. I'm actually going to mute for just a few minutes.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll give you the wave or message you if we need you immediately.
Critical failure.
You woke up groggy and was like, "Hey, did everyone see that?" What was I saying?
I snap awake. Profi, where are you? Idiot. Hey, where you at?
I'm literally right next to you, friend. Are you okay?
Oh. Okay. You're alive. That's good.
Perception at 13, baby. Skill monkey trashed here. Sorry.
Since I don't normally really sleep, I kind of sort of just meditate. Could I be like, is there a magical aura as to this? Arcana check, maybe?
So, did you roll a perception check first? Because I need to see if you even an insight check, which I need to make sure change my number.
Okay.
Yeah, still 13.
Insight is decent. I got a 15 total.
15 total. Okay, so your perception of the world, right? With a 15 tells you that there definitely is something wonky. You definitely remember making it to Navi. You guys were at the precipice of the steps there. You were there in the right spots. Should have been there. Or at least that's what you're thinking. Mock, what'd you get?
For insight?
Yeah.
16.
Okay, so you also kind of feel the same way. So as you bolt up and look around, you're like, we were in Navi. We were literally walking in the front door, I think. Perhaps. Profi, kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe y'all were just dreaming or something. I mean, you've been to Navi before, right?
Have I been to Navi before?
I'm gonna say with your history, roll for it. Give me a D100. See if you've been to Navi in your travels. Yeah, I mean, no, seriously. It's not like this is your very first mission running out as a Yahoo.
61.
I'm gonna say you've never actually been to Navi.
Okay.
So you shouldn't have any requisition of anything that you haven't heard about it. Which again, my description earlier is pretty much how all the cities in this area have been described to you. What makes someone make a history check for me so I can give you a little more lore.
I have advantage on history checks.
Please do so.
I think I got a 19.
Hell yeah. Get that out the way.
Wow, I rolled 2 of the same number. I rolled 2 7s, which means I have a 10.
Okay, so you didn't even research Navi before you left on your mission to State Guard Bozo number 2.
15.
Bozo number 1 protector did his job. He did his homework. He's like, I know the route. I planned it. I know everything I can about Navi and other cities in the Wildlands. So you'll know that Navi is famous for its blue lights. They have a resident fairy garden or township inside the town itself. So this is a fairy town, quote unquote. There are human-sized buildings and other things like that, but fairies are way more common. And fairies in D&D are 2-foot creatures. They're not tiny little things, except for the pixies that fly around. Those are also technically fairies. But Navi is a fairy town. It also has, again, pixies and a fae kind of stuff. And it is said that it is really easy to forget things there.
Fae magic.
Mutter under my breath. Damn fairies. They did it again.
Again? Oh no. Profi looks at you. What do you mean again?
Somebody may have to get crushed.
Okay,
Let's just say there's been many a nights at the tavern.
while you guys are discussing plans and things and whatnot, I'm going to cut over to our newest character, Frozen Dad. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so the rest of you, if you want to mute or whatever, you can, but this is going to be on him for a little bit as we do some character setup. You don't have to mute, you just can if you want to. So, you are in an underground area. Your recent employer, Son of the Emperor, has issued you on basically guard duty, which is way under your pay grade. You're a mercenary bounty hunter badass. He'll hold his own weight in gold, whatever, right? And they got you patrolling some underground, dark, danky area.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, basically covering some kind of magical vatty things. As you walk around, go ahead and roll a perception check. We'll do a perception check.
All right.
While he's going around, just to explain your character. What's your character's name? What's he look like? Give him the quick description so people can visualize who's doing the thing.
Oh, yeah. My apologies. So my character's name is Fulgash. He is a half orc. He stands about 6'6" and weighs about 217 pounds. He does not have purple skin. I remember that was kind of a thing.
We're not talking about that. Don't worry about it.
He does have long dark hair that he keeps tied back in several braids that drop down to about the middle of his back. Otherwise, he wears chainmail, has smallish tusks, not like big honking orcish one.
You're not a World of Warcraft orc?
No.
You got those usable tusks. I mean, you can actually chew through things and not just like impale people's faces on accident.
Exactly. You're tracking there. Yeah.
Okay, so Fulgrass, if I mispronounce his name, just correct me, is walking around. Again, make that perception check or tell me what you got for that.
A whopping 10.
That's actually perfect. As you kind of just yada your way through the area, you're not paying much attention. You're swinging your glaive around kind of nonchalantly, and you hit something. It sparks wildly with arcane magic. It's connected to one of those vats that you were walking around and guarding.
Can I investigate that further?
You can, and you probably should, because it is leaking arcane liquids rather quickly.
Oh, shit. Yeah, is there anything nearby I can use to plug it up? And how badly is it leaking?
So it's like someone turned on a garden hose, and it's just spraying whatever this liquid out. It's a glowing blue residue-y thing. It seems almost like rock-like as it's coming out, so it's not quite frozen. It's like slushy thick. I don't know what you're quoting there. You're muted.
7-Eleven.
And his light is so bright I can't read his lips.
I know. Don't taste it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't do that. That's a bad choice. I'm gonna tell you right now. It looks like slushy. Do not drink slushy.
It's good that I was told that, because I actually had to roll a die to see if I'm going to touch it or not.
Okay.
So I don't believe.
Slushy's not good.
I don't believe that I should touch the forbidden slushy. But I am definitely going to look around to see if there's something maybe I could stick in the hole.
Okay. So make another investigation or perception check. Your choice.
Let's see. That's a cock die. There we go.
As a side question for you, other Yahoos, do you have your secondaries prepared?
Si, senor.
Okay, just have them semi-handy.
So that's going to be a 13 on perception.
A 13 on perception. Okay, so As you look around the room, there's basically nothing that you could you could try to shove the two ends of the hose together, but as I said, it's spewing out of there. And you probably don't want to even be around the puddle itself. It's giving you the "hey, I need to stay away" vibes.
All right. Was I given some way other than just going and ringing a warning bell to contact anybody?
No. Again, you were just patrolling to make sure no one came down here. That no one's expecting you to accidentally
I
break
am
this up.
nonchalantly going to go to the other side of my patrol area.
Okay, you do so. And again, this room is probably, let's say 20 by 30, so it's not excessively big. And there are 6 of these tanks spread throughout the room. Not all of them are filled with this liquid. Do you want to check the front side of it, or are you kind of just like to the other side and just be like, I wasn't over there, it just exploded. Well, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
So, as you do so, you go ahead and go to the other side. As you're walking around the other side, you do notice there's someone in the tank.
There's
a person in the tank. Cutscene back to the other yahoos of the group. As you guys are sitting around the fire discussing your morning routes or plans for going forward, you will notice that our handy dandy mummy is nowhere to be found. He just kind of blooped out of existence for a minute. Just nowhere to be seen. You as players notice this. As characters, go ahead and make a insight check to see if you perceive that he is gone.
I hope so.
Critical fail. Oh god. Okay, so me and Space are not having good on this, realizing that people are just disappearing. We're teleporting from place to place. No idea what's going on here. Spang, you can roll. You don't have to take the original one from before. I'm just saying, both of us have our moments.
I did roll and got it too.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you had no idea that the mummy's gone. Your mummy protector gone. All right. On to you, Castaway. You're muted again. Whispering into your mic is not going to help.
I'm Profi. Where'd the walking bandage rack go? He was here a second ago. I looked over there, and I looked back.
Wait.
And he's gone, and useless number 1 is still here. Why is he here, and not the bandage rack? At least that one was useful.
Excuse me, did you just call me useless as I look down at you?
He is a noble.
Yes.
I know you don't care because
yes.
you're under my command and he can't do shit about it. But could you be nice to my friends, please? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. What mummy man?
He was that dude's I don't know, assistant or something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you talking about my
crap.
my judge, the person who's judging what I'm supposed to be doing?
Yes,
he's right over here.
He is not right over there.
I know he's not right over there out of character, but in character.
Oh, he's just right over there.
He's over there. He was not over there, says the narrator.
You might want to turn around there, friend.
Okay, as you guys are discussing the disappearance of the mummy, you awaken in a cold, dark room as a half-orc is intrigued from a distance, hiding behind a glowing blue tank, just like...
Am I in the tank, or
you are in the tank. You are half covered in some kind of weird, frozen-esque liquid that is spewing arcane bits. You can make an Arcana check to see what kind of magic is infused into the bits.
Oh, that's actually decent. Okay. Too bad I don't have special stuff for that. 16?
16, easy peasy for someone who has any kind of arcane feelings. This feels like pure illusion magic. Someone has diluted pure spell into some kind of something, and it is all over your body.
Oh, so I'm in an illusion. Good thing I don't have to breathe.
This is true.
So I guess my first step will uncask a bottle.
You cannot move. Your hands are currently entrenched in this liquid.
Oh, I thought it was like a slushy. So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But you are like stuck.
oh,
It is like
Well,
compressed
shucks.
around you, but you will notice that it is leaking out. You are like you're slowly gaining more and more of your shoulders. Like you can wiggle them if you needed to. That's about it, though.
okay. I'll just like move my head a little. You probably see like a pretty much basically a black robed figure with black linen wrapped around its face.
What do you do now that you can see a
Maybe
thing?
a slightly blue tint of the eyes.
Sorry, I'm having to catch myself. I swear a lot. Just I
So
realize you're recording for YouTube, so I'm trying to watch my language.
So we mark our stuff as explicit, not for kids, all that fun stuff. So swearing shouldn't be too bad. It's not like we're even monetized at this point, so no biggie.
It's all right. I need to watch my language anyways. Holy crap! It's alive.
You think? Ironically, it's not. It's undead.
No, but that is what my character says.
So
As I poke around behind one of the other things, watching this head move around.
Okay, you do so. Do you want to do anything else, or are you just going to observe?
I'm going to observe for now.
Okay. You observe. How long do you sit there?
I'll sit there for another minute, watching as the fluid drains and more movement occurs.
Okay. By your guesstimation, after waiting for a minute, it'll take about 10 minutes before this tube is completely empty.
Ah,
All right.
yes. Minute 5.
I will approach the moving being. What are you, and why are you in the tub of goo?
I am Mars X Duskbringer. However, I do not know why I am in this flush as I knock on the glass or whatever it is. Like, not like trying to break it, but just like
As you do
put
so,
my hand up against it.
it's like 3-inch thick glass. It's solid.
Oh, okay. I just like, as you probably see, like a pretty disheveled hand with small linen wrappings kind of like smear across it. Who are you?
I am Fulgash, and I am not paid enough for this.
Fulgash. Do I have any of my all my items are here?
No, you would be naked, except for your linen wrappings and whatever basic clothing you had under your armor. If you have armor. Do you have armor?
I do. I have leather armor. So it's like a leather wrapping.
Alright, so you're in your armor then.
Okay. In my armor with no weapons.
Correct. Good thing you're a magic user.
Yes. Oh, wait, where's my wand? No, my one magic item.
It's not in his prison pocket. So, as you converse with the mummy, he is just as confused as you are about being in the goo. You do notice that there is a small latch and lock on the side of the vat that you would assume seal it tight.
All right, I'll spring it.
Okay, how would you like to spring it? Do you take your weapon and just bash the lock off? Do you finesse it quietly? What are you doing here?
Nothing is quiet and finesseful.
That's fair. Okay, so you just take a solid swing at it?
Yep.
Alright, roll to hit, don't roll a 1.
Roll to hit and don't roll a 1. Understood, sir. let's see. Math is hard, so
Did you not roll a 1?
15? No, I did not roll a 1. I rolled a 7.
15 hits,
15
solid.
to hit.
Roll damage.
This would be so much easier if I had the table space to use my actual die.
I totally feel you. Got a Rolodeck that's halfway cocked up over here. It looks great. Ooh, actually, I can probably do it like that way. No, it's not slide that time.
For 6 damage.
How much? Just 6?
6.
Okay, it's a lock, but 6 damage is good. So as you do 6 damage, excuse me, as I elevate the thing for later. As you do 6 damage to the lock, it's a solid swack. It's more than 5, less than 10. Was that like minimum damage for you, basically?
Yeah, that was literally a 1 on my D10.
Okay, well, it's not broken, but it's damaged, so you're thinking one more swing will take care of it. If that was your minimum damage, all you got to do is hit.
All right.
Mark, you're still muted.
Oh, no, I didn't need 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, the 14 natural.
Bam, bada bing, bada boom, the lock is broken. I assume you unseal the container?
Yes.
You do so, and a putrid air fills the air. The putrid air fills the air. That makes sense. Anyway. The remaining liquid that was in the vat kind of pours out the front / continues shooting at the back. You'll notice as soon as it touches the air, it rapidly becomes way more mushy, whereas while it was in the enclosed area, it was relatively solid. So it went from like a liquid jelly thing to like to a smoothie consistency or a Slurpee consistency. And it spills everywhere. Younger, as you get out, you'll notice that some of it congeals into objects that are very familiar to you on the ground.
My belongings! Give me those hands.
So you do not see the hands.
Oh, is that because I already turned them into familiars?
I mean, technically, I guess you can summon them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, the hands are not there. They need to be summoned.
That's my honor. Haha. I pick up my wand and the rest of my adventuring supplies.
You do so.
I turn to Fulgash and I say, "So, I take it I failed my last mission and you guys downgraded the crypt?"
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, as you try to explain your backstory to Fulgas to tell him what you mean, we cutscene back to our friends back at the campsite. So, you've been arguing the last couple minutes over whether or not a mummy person exists. Puffy has no idea what you're talking about.
You were useful for one fight, Profi. I'm so proud of you. But alas, you have let me down again.
I'm so sorry, sir. The nanny is very insistent that it's a real thing, and also, our other noble is pretty sure he existed, but has no idea where he's disappeared to. As you all are arguing, you can talk.
I got no idea where he's gone.
I would dock his pay if I were you, but that's just me.
I don't pay him.
Oh, right.
Then I would take away his daily bandage allowance.
He needs that to live.
Daily bandage allowance.
So, as the Yahoos, which are you guys, are sitting around the campfire, let me pull you up as characters. There's Profi.
I still have my T-Rex head, right? And then the otherish skin of the other T-Rex just bundled up around it.
Yeah, it's not super far away. Though you will notice that the only mount that is in the area is the I want to say cavalier. That's not the right word.
Our chauffeur.
Chauffeur. Yeah, the chauffeur's mount is the only one. The raptors and the other mounts that we've acquired over the time is gone. Also, all the people we were traveling with aren't here at the campsite, and you vaguely remember traveling with another group that had like bullets with them. As you
At
are.
least Riding Now Rescue's still here.
Yes, as you guys are arguing. I gotta grab the right thing out, sorry. Oh, that was loud. No, I'm not gonna use it today.
Got this dude that I just haven't painted the hammer on, and I haven't painted it for like 2 weeks.
A solid landing
bites me.
creature hits behind you.
Oh no.
I turn around. Hello?
Whoosh.
I sprint to my horse.
Can you see that? The horse was right next to you, so you just have to mount. Literally.
Okay. Immediate action to get on my horse.
Yep, you do so. But you do see a copper and a bronze dragon have both landed right next to you guys. They don't look pleased.
I am going to try to yeet my bundled up T-Rex skull and skin wrapped bundle at the bronze dragon.
You can try and do so. He's within range, I guess.
T-Rex teeth.
Does that would have been
Roll initiatives after you finish throwing the thing.
22 to hit.
22 to hit actually hits. It's only an adult, so congratulations. You got one get hit off, and it was with a bundle of leather.
I just wasted my nat 20, so a nat 20 for initiative.
You're going first, baby. First you throw the bundle, and then you do something else. Alright. Dragon number 1 is going before you. Sorry. The one you just threw the thing at said, ha-ha! The other one's going on 20 even.
Okay.
And then Profi's going on 5 plus 3.
My foot is caught in my stirrups with a natural 1.
That's unfortunate. Sorry. 5 plus 2 is 7. We got 2 crits and a failure. This is going to go real well. So, cutscene before we get munched on. You guys can also roll initiatives. Those of you that are in the other location. Though you're not necessarily in combat. I just need to know what you're doing on your turns.
Excuse me. 19.
Okay.
16.
Okay, so you guys will go on 19 at the same time. Just because we're going to cutscene between the fight and you guys. So, yeah, about that. Who's first? Oh, Dragon. Dragon's first. So, this one that you threw the bundle at, how much damage would you have done? It's your dex plus your dex or strength plus 1, I assume, because it's an improvised weapon.
Yeah, I thought improvised weapons were a D4.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
D4.
So, plus my strength, so I think 6 damage.
You do 6 whopping. Again, that's a solid swack with a bundle of leather.
A body.
Yeah, exactly. You just yeeted a person at a dragon and hit it, and it went, "Hey! Hi!" It makes an attack. Yeah. Oh wow, that's a 3 plus pluses. What's your AC?
Oh gosh, I think 17.
Then you're good. Second attack.
Oh.
A 5 plus pluses. You're still good. It's got a plus 11 and it's missed twice.
Oh gosh.
Third attack with the claw. Okay, that one definitely hit. That's a 16 plus pluses. You take, if I can find my other dice here. Cha! I'm gonna roll these dice instead of doing average because I hate you guys apparently. 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually like not so bad for a dragon attacking you. It's your turn.
Okay.
Also, who's taking notes this session? As a side note.
I'm taking some. What?
Okay. Side note for the group: we should probably actually dedicate a channel in the server to notes, so we don't lose them accidentally in the future. Even if we just update
Good
it
idea.
after the session.
I'm going to use. Oh gosh, what's that spell? Hang on, I have to look it up again real quick.
Excuse me, sorry.
Is it level 1?
Inflict wounds.
Yeah, inflict wounds. That's what. So.
You gotta walk up and touch him.
Yep.
You
So
walk
I'm gonna
up,
move towards.
touch him. Touch him.
No range touch tag on that one.
Not yet.
Critical fail.
All right, roll damage.
Grab my own face.
That was what? That's
3d10.
Yeah, 3d10. Six, 9, 16 damage.
You take 16 damage.
I take 16 more. Huzzah!
So, as you on the outside, because it's your guys' turn now, right? As you guys are sitting there talking and discussing, you see one of the vats splurt blood on the inside of the container, just on the inside, and it kind of reabsorbs into the liquid. It's your turn. What do you guys do? You both get one action.
Us?
Yes.
We see blood flat inside of one of the tubes?
Yes.
Oh. I guess,
I'm gonna break the lock on that one too.
Okay, and go over there and make your attack. Younger, you also have an action.
I will cast Eldritch Blast at the other locks, which are 2, right?
There's 6 total.
That is a 19 to hit.
Smashed it. Roll damage. So, Younger, you might want to hold your action to actually open the thing, because it's a whole separate action. Instead of shooting another lock. Unless you guys want to wait till next round to open the lock.
So, hold on. That was one of my damage die. With my great weapon fighting, I can re-roll it.
Okay.
Totally spaced that on the first one.
We'll just call it
Then I read my character sheet.
Hey, that's important.
So 8 plus 8 makes 16. No, wait, hold on. That's not right. 8 plus 5 makes 13.
13, yeah, okay, this time you smash the lock in one solid swack.
I cast Flock of Familiars. So I summon 4 Oni hands.
Don't you only have 3?
2. No, I have 4 because there's 2 sets.
Okay. Alright.
And so, I guess I'll use one hand to break a lock and then one hand to open it for the 2 other ones.
So, your familiars don't get to do anything this round. You summon them, that's your action.
No, familiars get to
I'm
do
telling
stuff
you,
when you summon.
I understand. I'm telling you, you get one thing. You can tell them next time to do things, but for now, the one thing was summoning them. You guys are on a different time scale than everyone else.
Okay. Well then, I guess it'll open the door then, or no?
What do you mean? No,
I'll just summon them?
You're done. That's all you get
Okay.
to do. Yeah.
Well,
Alright,
Next turn, we can do more stuff.
yes. Next. After the 2 of them, I believe, is the other dragon and then me. So the other dragon splooshes, splashes, sploshes on top of the cavalier and its horse. Let's do some attacks. Sorry, the chauffeur. Okay, so your big old horsey horse, unfortunately for you, is a prime target. It not only gets bit, it also gets clawed. How much health does it have? It also
It
gets
has
fought again.
40 HP, 18 AC.
Yeah, that didn't matter. I didn't roll below a 17.
And also, if I'm on the horse, I can decide whether an attack hits me or the horse.
Okay, before I roll these dice, do you want them to hit you or the horse?
Me.
Okay.
I have the same
Not a
AC.
good point.
No, you're good. You're good. I just. Oh, that was not nice. Sorry, give me a second. That's a lot of sixes. $44 points of damage.
24 points?
44.
Oh, 40.
Oh,
Ouch time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like supposed to just kind of hurt your horse. It would have ate it whole. You sure you don't want to retcon that really quick?
I'm sure.
Okay. So, again, cutscene to you guys really quick. You're not getting a turn yet, but cutscene to y'all. You just see another huge splurt of blood on one of the tanks. This one considerably larger than the last. Next is me. Profi goes, oh no, not like this. Ride him cowboy, because Profi doesn't, I don't know, Profi, what can you do? Profi's psychic and get extra attacks, and I can shoot things kind of, sort of. But is it worth it? No. So, chop. I'm gonna help my guy. And as he's fighting the thing, I'm gonna stand next to him on the other side and called shot, headshot. That's a disadvantage, but targeted attacks. So first swing with my normal weapon. Let's see, what's my plus to hit? Like 6? 5. Wow, why is that so bad? Yeah. I miss on the first one. Second attack with my psychic blade. Not even close. That's 2 4s in a row, y'all. And then my offhand stabby attack, because something's better than nothing at this point. Also a disadvantage. Yeah, nope, none of those hit. Nope. Trophy over there, swing and a miss, and a miss, and a miss. 3 strikes, I'm out. Didn't even get its attention. Next is our handy-dandy chauffeur on his horsey horse that is currently being ravaged by a dragon. So it bit you and then clawed you with 2 of its claws. Just to explain why you took so much damage.
Okay.
Also, did you get the thing you requested in chat?
I did not. So,
Okay, I'll see
if
what
I
can
can
do
get
with
that, that'd be very much my turn.
Okay, well, you do your thing. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. I am going to stabbity stab with me lance.
3 pokes away.
And that is a, I don't know. I need the thing.
I'm looking. I'm sorry. Add a +6 for now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you had a higher strength than me, so you should be good.
That would be a 14 and a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. You hit, yeah.
14 and a 22 to hit.
And my
14,
camera
14
is
misses
out.
22. Goodbye, camera. It was good knowing you.
I'll try and figure that out by next session. I don't know why it does this. Like, it even still says my camera says it's still broadcasting, but it's, obviously not.
And it's max damage, but I need the rest of the pluses to get max damage.
Also, dumb question, but is there a reason why you can't open up your own character sheet on your,
I had it open, and now it says error, incorrect file name thing. So I literally had it open when we were starting up, and now when I click on it, it says incorrect file name, and I can't open it at all.
Weird. Okay, give me a second.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, for real.
You don't need his character sheet.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's only getting the stat page. I'm only so lazy. That should give you the important stuff. And I was right. I guess they're right. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you.
You did a little bit of damage. Took
Yeah.
a lot of
So
damage.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then horse attack. Is a critical.
That is the opposite of what you need to do. Okay. Roll your dice and then get your cool effect. Oh, and for you, Frozen, just so you know, we're criticals in this setting. We're doing raw criticals, so you only get the extra dice comparatively to your weapon like usual. But instead of giving you like max or double max or anything like that, you add an extra effect to the end of the every critical. But it's decided via DM speak, so it makes sense in the story, and you're not rolling on a crit chart or anything. So it
12 damage.
actually flows. You do the horse does 12 damage. Good damage from the horse. As it does so, it flips with the dragon, giving you some space. Like it runs up the dragon's legs as it hooves. Would you like to go backwards, like 10 feet away from the dragon, so you have a little bit of breathing room, or do you want to flip behind the dragon?
Behind the lay dragon.
Okay, so the horse runs up, and you're on the other side.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, back to the top of the order with the other dragon. Mock's character gets attacked 3 times. First attack, 3. Second attack, 4. Why? Why is it for you? I can't roll above a...
I will survive.
I need a 6. I just need a 6. That's a critical fail. Alright, cool. So this dragon over here, bite, chomp, slam, and it slams its hand in the ground and catches one of the post, or whatever you want to call this, sleepy tinty areas, post that was in the ground and impales itself, sticking it. It's immobilized. Its speed is 0. Who turned on the stream?
I see a paladin.
Oops.
you fool.
Oops.
That's awesome.
Okay.
It's your
You
turn.
have to hit. I can't see your screen anymore.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I have had the screen as tiny. My bad. Full screen it up.
No, like it's loading. I don't know if it's probably just for me though.
Okay.
I am going
There.
to swing my sword
Swing your sword
at the dragon.
at the dragon. Okay.
Yes.
You don't have
But
flanking
this
or anything because it's much bigger than we are.
Wait a minute. Never mind. I'll do inflict wounds first.
Okay, you have advantage on this.
Yes. Inflict wounds then.
Do it.
Okay. 23 to hit.
It hits. Roll damage.
18 necrotic damage.
You do 18 necrotic damage to this thing. That's a
Bonus
good solid
action.
schwack.
bonus action, offhand, stabby McStabby.
Offhand, stabby McStabby. Roll to hit.
So that's just the no strength modifier to damage again, correct?
For what? Oh, for your offhand? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, unless you had the dual wielder feat. Or fighting style, I should say, not even the feat.
Well, does a 17 hit?
17 misses, actually.
Okay, I'm glad I had advantage. Yes, that is my turn.
Okay, that is your turn. After you
Oh, wait a minute. I have action surge. Haha. Action surge.
You do so. Roll to hit, or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, wait. Can't use a spell again. Yep. Slashy.
Alright, roll to hit.
Pretty can.
16 misses.
Actually, yeah, as action surge doesn't apply to the number of spells you can do in a round. Including the whole bonus action spell.
21 to hit. Because a lot of people do count it, but...
Oh, excuse me. Well, they're wrong. Rules is written. Literally just came out a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. 21 to hit.
21 to hit hits.
Huzzah.
Don't even know why these dragons attack it, bro.
Because it always sets a 2.
Why are they different kind of dragons?
10 damage. And now offhand. 24 hits.
24. So how are you making an offhand attack?
It was action surge.
Yes, action surge just gives you an extra action, not a bonus action.
Oh, cool. Yeah, then just 10 damage.
You do another 10 damage. Alright, you got this thing's attention. Not that it can hit you for whatever reasons. Jumping over to the other dragon, it makes a tail swap.
Oh.
Not at you. That's big. Tail swappy swap. 22 versus AC.
That's gonna hit me.
It's gonna hit your horse unless you want it to hit you.
Yeah, it'll hit my horse.
Okay, here goes the damage for the tail swappy swap. Max and a 3, so 13 plus, oh geez, plus 7, 20 points of damage! Oh, hey, you know what I forgot last time? All the strength modifiers for the dragon.
That's good.
The
That's good. You can keep forgetting that.
The 44 was just dice. It should have been 65. Should have been the actual total.
Okay, 65. I'm at 5 HP.
Woof! And it's got another attack. So as you guys on the outside are watching this, the tank is turning bright red. It is just looks like the blue color is getting turned purple almost the entire way.
Oh, that's delicious.
Oh, excuse me. Dragon makes one more swing. That's a 19 plus pluses. I'm not even gonna roll this because the min damage is more than 5. It's doing a breath weapon and incinerating you and your horse. Your horse can make a dodge, I guess, because it has that ability, right? You both have that. It's a breath weapon. So if you have some kind of dodgy dodge for breath weapons, use it.
Oh wait, are all of us in the line of it?
No, it's just Spain. It's a bronze dragon, so it's shooting a straight beam.
A line.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can use his Goliath's resilience.
I do have a thing for that. Unfortunately, I rolled a critical anyway.
Unfortunately.
Well, fortunately. I didn't get to use my cool thing where I get to add my... I can add my horse's dex to my own save against area of effect.
Nice. Can your horse make the save too, please?
Oh. So it's all one save. We save as a group.
Ah. Okay then. Well.
That's
okay.
You and your horse.
You narrowly avoid death by stepping 5 feet to the right quickly. All right. That's its turn. It can't do anything else. It does not recharge its breath weapon. Not that you guys need to know that, but whatever. Jumping to the yahoos outside in the thing. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So, summoned hands and the half-orc.
Yes.
You all get 1 action again.
Okay.
So, out of curiosity, which tub did I break the lock on?
The first one that drew blood. Or
Which
that you
is the
saw
one that's
exploded.
purple now.
Yeah, you're
Which
right.
that's the one that's turning purple right now?
No, it is not. It's the other one of the other ones.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna open the one I have then.
Okay, you do so. As you do so, our mighty hero who's fighting the dragon and kicking its butt vanishes.
Which one is that?
That's Mock's character.
Oh.
The mighty hero, not the bumbling idiot and the other bumbling idiot.
Darn it, I forgot I had spells to raise my AC even more.
Anyway, so as you open the thing, unlike the last one where like it dripped out slowly and whatnot, Castaway's character just kind of like falls out with the rushing liquid, and kind of like the mummy's stuff, his equipment that was magical and whatnot kind of recongeals out of this goo. But he looks extremely injured. Like the injuries he took while fighting were real. Not that you really got hit that hard. Oh, we lost him. Oh, he's back.
I had to get this stream to populate back up. It was being potato.
I'm sorry. So, with that, you are now part of the other people group initiative starting next round. You lose your initiative on the initiative order.
How injured am I?
How much damage did you take from the dragon?
I took 13 damage because it kept missing.
Then that's it. You're
Okay.
really not that hurt. A little bit. You got like some slashes across your chest.
Okay.
So, jumping over to the mummy in your hands. What are you doing? What command do you give them?
It specifically has claw, like the claws still.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to attack one of the purple one.
Okay. You're attacking the lock or the glass itself?
The lock.
Okay, roll to hit.
A 14 plus.
Good. Roll damage.
Okay. Where's
yeah.
my D?
Only him does some slashing because it's a only him.
It does 7 points of slashing damage.
It does 7 points of slashing damage. All right, the lock is still intact.
Okay. Then my big hand will attempt to bust it.
Roll to hit. Don't critically fail.
I got higher than that, so 16 with pluses.
Got it. Roll damage. 2.
I deal 6 points of damage.
You do 6 points of damage, smashing the lock off the thing.
Aha! My invisible Oni hand then opens the lock.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right? The invisible Oni hand crawls over and delatches the lock, and just like the other one, it flows out on the floor, and in it, in a pile of mostly goo, not even a whole person, slides the remains of Spain's character.
Ooh.
It looks like it looks like
Let's
something
say
has ripped off.
everything gets-
It looks like something's ripped off his arms and legs, and a dragon has been nomming on him pretty good.
Rough.
Oof. Yeah, I guess that's what happens with illusion teleportation things. My last hand then will
Profi's
attempt
all
to
by
move the
himself
next
with
one.
2 dragons, by the way. Your action was commanding your hands, right? Oh, you have one more. Sorry, you're right.
That's actually a bonus action to command my hands.
Psh, you get 1 action. I don't care if it's bonus, whatever.
Well, my bonus action is command my 4 hands, so yes, I have 1 more left.
Yes. Look, you're already breaking
And it
the
will break the lock.
immersion of this thing. Gosh dang it.
Critical.
You critically do. Okay. Roll double your dice and cool effect.
5 plus, at this point, 4. So, 9 points of damage
Not the
with a
lock is not.
regular.
So, the 9 points of damage does not bust the lock, but instead, because it's a critical and it gets a cool story effect, you break the seal. As you do so, another goo-like body comes out. You do not recognize this one, and this thing looks like it's being turned into some kind of crystalline form. That it is being converted from material matter into a solider state.
So as all the other ones were like people like kind of like formed in there, this one is like crystallized.
Crystallizing, yes, yeah. It's like the skeletal remains are compacting into a large gem, is what it looks like currently.
Oh.
You can make out the remains of something. On a plus note,
Nobody
it doesn't look like Profi.
Do we?
Huh?
No one gets any out of character murderous crystal vibes, do we?
No.
Yeah, other than that, my mummy will then lean over the congealed body of, my the person I'm supposed to escort.
Mm-hmm.
Just investigating, like, is he really dead yet?
To answer your question, you can tell he's still alive, but he is dying quickly / in a lot of pain. If he had non-collapsed lungs, he'd be screaming for his life. Unfortunately, they're probably filled with whatever this liquid stuff is. You'll also notice that Castaway's character is puking up the remains of whatever the stuff is onto the ground, which is why he's not standing up currently.
Good thing I don't have to breathe.
Yeah, you probably realize that you're probably full of whatever this is, too. But you're right. You're lucky you don't have to breathe. Alright, that's all you guys for this round. It would be... Well, I already had the other dragon go. So, Profi is in there. 2 dragons. All of his friends are gone. I assume they were just incinerated by the lightning blast. / I don't know what happened to my buddy, my friend, my pal.
The horse is still there.
The horse is not there.
Oh.
An attack is made.
An attack in the goo that was
okay, all right. You guys all left, and it's like, oh, hey, here's a 19, here's a 14. Both of those hit. I can't activate sneak attack, guys. Oh, yes, I can. I'm supposed to roll an advantage because of he's still pinned in the spot. So F this guy. Okay, so both of my normal attacks hit, and my bonus offhand attack also hits. All right, so everything's a slap. So regular D8, wherever you are. Secondary D6, a D4, and 2D6, 4D6 for my sneak attack. Hiya! That's not terrible. I'll only complain about that a lot. 21 points of damage. Everything's said and done. I did something. I stabbed it a whole bunch. It looks rather mad. Top of the order. It's the dragons. There's 2 of them. Profi's over here like, help. Chomp. Miss. Second chomp. Hit. Or I should say slash. And second slash. Hit. Alright, so I take 2 slashes, which is 66. $10, $20, 26 points of damage. I'm going to use my reaction to have one of them, so it ends up actually being... 17? No. 18 points of damage. I think I find my pencil here. Alright, 18 minus 35, but still that hurt. Down to 19 hit points. One more time like that, and I'm done. Game over. Goodbye, Profi. But now it's the other dragon's turn.
He hasn't decided if this is what he really wants yet, Roger.
Yeah, well, I might be drawing up a new character because y'all left me. You left me to die.
Excuse me, DM. You're the one that transported your guard away.
That's not my fault.
Who am I kidding? I wouldn't have given you the extra AC anyways. I would have used it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to hear it. Anyway, it makes an attack. Boo. I'll take a miss. Twos are good. No bite hit. First claw, critical fail.
Dragon dissipates.
Dragon does not dissipate. He is not an illusion. At least not to my understanding. But as he takes a swing, he instead claws his handy-dandy dragon friend for a whopping 7 damage. Oh, plus 7. Ah, dang it. I forgot I need to add 14 more points of damage from the strength. Son of a gun. Give me a second. I'm down to 5 hit points. Man, that would have really sucked if it didn't critically fail. Anyway, now that I look like shredded butter, and I've lost dice, but I'll come back to them later. Anyway, it's your guys' turn before these dragons turn me into mincemeat. You also see a large, splooshy coloring in a container. Maybe, perhaps.
So there's a
who's
regular
up?
initiative now. So would that be me?
Well, I mean, yeah, you guys, once you're out of the things, you kind of just decide amongst yourselves.
Oh, okay.
I'll swing at the lock on the last one.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah, my insight check is not enough.
I don't know what's going on.
I thought there were 6. We only opened
4. 3.
Yeah.
No, you've opened 4 so far. You got yours that was originally cut, the 2 allies, and then the dead crystal body thing. So there's 2 left.
Yeah.
But one of them just splurted red, and that's the one that you guys are attacking.
So 19 to hit.
You got it. Roll damage.
Oh.
Um, 12 damage.
You do 12 damage, breaking the lock. Who's next?
I was gonna say, would a 6 insight check allow me to figure out what on earth is going on?
No, you're probably more worried about what's coming out of your face than what's happening in the rest of the room.
Then I'm gonna try to stand up. So I'm gonna roll dex save.
No need to roll. You can stand up. It just is painful.
Okay. I stand up.
You do so. You're standing.
All right.
You feel like you've been asleep for quite some time.
Okay.
And not in the restful kind of sleep.
Not in the restful kind.
Like you fell asleep on your saddle, kind of been sleeping.
Right.
Okay. You stand up. That was your one action.
I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused as all get out.
Okay. 4 billion hands. What are you doing?
Well, instead of going and... Oh, wait, so... There's somebody dying on the floor. I would like my hands to assist me in a medicine check.
Okay. All 4 of them?
All 4 of them.
Okay.
To assist.
So that I will give you a +4.
Oh, nice.
You have 4 extra hands.
Aha! That means a total of 16.
A total of 16. As you try to stabilize this goopy mass on the floor, it is very apparent that whatever is left of your former charge is basically going to become mush. He's missed the process of becoming a crystal and is just congealed into whatever this thing is on the ground.
Oh, so there's a creature that's killing my friend.
Oh, no. Whatever you did to release him after he suffered so much damage, might have done something, or he was already in the process or something. You don't know what it was. You have no idea what these things are. All you've noticed is that there's a crystalline thing that basically looks like he looks, except for it's crystalline and he's gooey.
He looks like who?
He looks gooey. So the crystalline thing, the other thing that flew out of the liquid, looks like the step after whatever phase Badger's character is at currently.
Oh, so that's like dead, probably.
It's living. It's squirming. Have you guys ever watched The Thing? It's kind of moving around like a globule of The Thing currently. Making horrific faces.
Okay, that would have been my action.
Not doing good.
I would have tried, and then I'd be like, oh, well, I'll know what I'm going to do after this, I guess.
There's no chest decompression zone.
Yeah. That's kind of where you're at. You know, most of the outsides have melted away. The only reason you recognize them is because it's a big body.
Dying Profi.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
It's Profi's turn.
Poor Profi.
I take that back.
Still stuck in the jar.
Spain, you have an action technically. You're relatively limited, but you can try and do something.
Can I try and bring myself back together? A death saving throw or something?
I will allow a death saving throw, for sure.
I should have asked for something else.
What'd you roll?
Critical fail.
Two failed saves.
Oh no! Not in this situation. So, as his globby bis looks like he's trying to form together, like you start seeing the liquids like start to congeal and coalesce, like something good's gonna happen. He's gonna reform.
I'll be right back. I gotta feed my child.
What? No, not allowed. Just kidding. Anyway, as he congeals and coalesces, as it looks like he's starting to form into a whole person, he condenses. And like condenses. All of his bits just shoved together in one instantaneous motion. And he skips the crystalline phase and becomes a solid gem.
Oh, so he's a rock now.
Just a solid red crystal laying in this pile of blue liquid. You'll notice,
think that's worth any money?
All of his equipment is also gone. You know how your stuff kind of appeared out of the mush?
Yeah.
None of his stuff did. You kind of saw it surrounding him for a second, but it also collapsed in on himself, and it is now part of the crystal that was your friend.
So is there anything that I can do at this point?
You can pull out your new character.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to pick up the rock.
Okay, you do so.
Is his ring there or visible? Is his ring?
I'm going to say his ring is probably in the center of the crystal, which activates your story feed as you collect your friend's crystalline image. You feel your bond to your household and family. You know that power that they have to completely control you?
Yes.
You feel that connection dissipate completely.
Oh, so I feel like I've been freed.
True free will has reoccurred to your character. You can now make your own decisions. Whether you let other people know that or not is on your character's decision, but you can feel it in your soul. Your soul is returned. It is not anchored. You are no longer latched.
So the only thing I'm latched to now is the actual warlock being, as opposed to the pact I have,
with
the agreement I have.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, this makes me very happy.
So your feat is called True Freedom, or Soul Freedom, Freedom of the Soul, something along those lines. I don't know. You can tweak the name, but your storyline feat allows you to act freely without having to worry about player commands. At least for now. Your special categorical whatchamacallit for your character with that, if someone can hold your stone, they're the ones that control that free will.
Okay, so now this stone is my... essentially, this soul. This is instead of so basically my transfer of a phylactery essentially has been moved over to this stone as opposed to being the one that's held by the family.
Correct.
Okay.
Wonky, crazy latch magic because he was your last thing and he is still technically alive, sorta, kinda, not really.
So, you're a lich.
You get in there.
Yeah.
We got like 2 more steps. He was already pretty close to start.
I already hit undeath.
Right, yeah. Step 1, die. Step 2, not die. Step 3, own soul. Alright, anyway, back to Profi. Profi says, this is some bull, and makes an escape somewhere. So I'm going to disengage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hide in the tent, and then use my action to hide. I think 17 plus pluses. Stealth is pretty good for me, 8. So 25 to hide in the tent. They know I'm in there, but they can't see me. Will that matter? Probably not, because one of them's going to just breath weapon. So as he does so, he makes attack it, whatever, which gives me advantage at the dodge inside the tent as he's, lightning breathing it to shreds. I'll take a 19 plus pluses. Thank you, evasion, no damage. Lightning sparks and arcs all over the tent, and I'm over there just on the roof. I'm over here moving my arms like you guys can see me. I know Twitch can see me, but you guys can't. But I'm all against the top of the roof just holding on to the poles, praying that the lightning strikes don't hit me. And they don't! The other one comes over and dun 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 dun. He's in there somewhere. Bite, bite, claw, claw. Still at stealthy compliance. 3 and 3, so he definitely missed on the bite. Second attack with the claw. Ooh, 14 and 6 would be 17. 17 would hit me, but I have concealment, basically, which gives me the pluses. So it doesn't hit. And then 16 and 12. Okay, so that one definitely hits me. So the first claw tears the roof open. The bite rips the roof open. The second claw, knocks me down off the mantle, and the third one just threw me. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, there's literally only one way I can live through this. Ooh, hey, come back. Alright, boys. That's acceptable. I rolled a 9. I used my reaction to half it. I have 1 hit point.
We will try to save you, maybe.
Nope. I mean, maybe. Nope. Take that back. Forgot to add the 7. So
No, you didn't. You're lying.
I'm very much lying, but no, 7 plus what did I say, 9 puts it at 16, which cut it is 8. As I hit 0 hit points, you see more splurts of blood occur on the tank.
Sounds like a death save.
It probably is, but it's not my turn. It's your guys' turn.
I open the container.
You open the container. As you do so, not familiar to you, but familiar to everyone else, a very, very messed up Profi looks like he has fallen out. He is surrounded in what looks to be some kind of psychic bubble. But he is bleeding pretty good still. And looks to be unconscious.
Okay.
If you guys remember, Profi is very much psychic.
Yeah. So I guess I will attempt to resuscitate that one.
You're like, all right, the last one's a pile of mush. This looks like a body. I might have a chance. You do so. Go ahead and make your medicine rolls to see if you can help.
With a +4 still?
If you are using all your hands.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use my hands. At this point, everybody's here that I care about. 17.
17 is a success. So as you do so, it lets me use one of my hit die, which is D6. Hiya! Oh, that was a really good throw. Oh, 6 plus my constitution of 2. 6 points of healings. As soon as I do that, the psychic bubble dissipates. As soon as I regain consciousness.
You get slightly slapped by an invisible force.
I mean, I guess. There was probably some of the liquid that probably just hit me in the face. But, that's
Probably
neither
the
here nor...
invisible Oni hand that just backhanded you to wake.
Oh, right, the invisible one. I forgot about him. So, there's Profi lying on the ground, 6 hit points, looking real rough. But he is not full of the liquid.
I stare down and say, "Get up." That was the end of what I could do.
It's the mummy man. Alright, so, that being said, the dragons dissipate, the scenery dissipates, and you get to look at my handsome face again. Whether you want to or not.
Disgusting.
How dare you say such mean things. Bam. Alright. Put everyone back.
We got 2 more piles of things.
Yes, there are one more. You have one more container of blue slushy. At this point, you guys are out of combat, so it's back to just kind of like actual roleplay-ish kind of things.
I mean, at this point, I may as well smash the lock and open the other one.
You do so! I'm not gonna... Again, we're not in combat, so I don't need to worry about your rolls. You can take your time. Roll 20 this, basically. And you smash the lock and open it up. And on the inside, looks to be a refined version of that red crystal that you picked up for Spain's former character. It looks to have bled out the would-be blood and whatnot. It is a pure essence of life force. For those of you that can detect magic, this is life magic condensed.
I'm back, by the way.
Hello.
Perfect timing. Yeah, how's his character doing?
He way better than Profi, that's for sure. So, full guest is introduced to the rest of the group. Obviously, you got Prince Profi, which you recognize from the name, and whatnot. Mock, you want to introduce yourself and explain what you look like really quick?
Wait, what?
What do you look like, you gagging fool?
Yeah, what's your name? Who you be?
The guy that was just fighting the dragon?
Yes, your current character.
I'm Bopo McCain. Oh no, sorry, Uthram.
So, as he starts to speak, my name is Uthram, and someone slits his throat from behind. They grab him by the head, and you see your employer, Hexus Tullius, just rip his throat out with one solid motion.
Well, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. He goes, full guest! What happened? I see the lab rats are out of their cage. Look, little Profi woke up. I have to take care of his...
Well, you see...
This is roleplay.
I was walking over there and they just started opening.
They just started opening. You didn't take any swings with your glaive at the locks. These lock marks that are obviously glaive attacks have no connection to you whatsoever. The man holding a glaive in his hand currently.
No.
No. Oh, good. I was afraid you were a traitor or incompetent or something like that. But no, they're just magically opening. Got it. I'll have to have a conversation with you later. Can you step upstairs? I have to have a conversation with my little brother here.
Just for my personal safety, I think it's better if I stay here.
Well, let's just say your personal safety doesn't concern me. You're being told to go do something. Please go do it. You're still being paid currently.
I'm not paid enough for this.
You can leave, or you can say this is your choice. Though this is your chance for me to introduce other characters. So I would suggest leaving as the DM.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case.
Also, you just saw him slit a very healthy man's throat in one solid just.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I was.
I'll see you upstairs, sir.
That character was a fighter cleric. He
He had the health. So
I will.
Speaking of
I will
Castaway,
flee.
you can pull up your new character. Badger, you can pull up your character. As he's making up the stairs, two men are standing not too far from the edge, just shaking their head like, "Oh, guys, what are you doing, dude?" They are, and you guys can introduce your new characters really quick and give a quick description.
Spain, do you want to go or do you want me to?
I can go.
Okay.
The first of the two is fodder. Fodder, like cannon fodder. I am a failed experiment of a warforged. Basically an attempt to take the soul of somebody and shove it into a fighting machine to protect the city. And it didn't go so well on the whole not having free will aspect. Though I have become an officer of the City Watch. I am not quite all machine, though. When they combined my soul, they realized they needed a certain amount of organic matter. So I am an absolutely horrifying mix of a few metal parts on what used to be a human, but is now just bubbling, broiled skin. That has been mashed and beaten into place on and around a metal skeleton-ish form.
Uglier than.
So Darth Vader without his costume.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
A
all.
very, very apt description.
RoboCop in a horror movie.
Yeah.
RoboCop was the first analogy I had. Yeah.
Metal eyes, the whole terrifying 9 yards. I've got a very large battle axe and a very nice ring on my finger.
Okay.
Standing next to him is.
I am Boj McCron. Average height. I'm like 5'10". Supposed to be like Bose, but with a J. I'm a 5'10" paladin. I've been a average build, but I'm going kind of like almost like a Link from Zelda look. So I've got blonde hair, but I'm human, so no pointy ears, which is Link. So never mind. Back on track. I'd been born in a noble background, but just not like I wasn't the talk of the town. So my family was a family of knights, and I'd been serving the Rexus Tullius throne through that, and I had gained the oh so pleasant experience of being shackled to Mr. Rexus, his son.
Mr. Rexus. You mean Emperor? Emperor Rexus?
His son for the last 10 years.
As a clarification, Rexus Tullius was the original emperor. The last emperor in line, I think we called Pilius or something silly like that.
Okay.
He shares a name with one or two of his sons.
Okay.
He shares the name that you have.
The person he is with is Hexus.
Right. So I'm serving Hexus, which is the son of the current emperor. I've been serving him for about the better part of a decade, and recently not his biggest fan anymore. He's doing some pretty crazy stuff, as you just saw.
I was gonna say you just saw him murder another royal knight. like in cold blood. You knew exactly who that man was. That was other babysitter dude. He killed him. No, like, hey, how you doing? Just killed him. So, to describe Hexus as we cutscene back to the mummy and poor Profi on the ground here, Hexus is the Jekyll of Jekyll and Hyde. He is a malfigured hunchback of a man. The name Hexus is more of a nickname than his actual name, though his real name is Hexulius. Everyone calls him Hexus because he looks like he was messed with hags at a young age. Unfortunately, he just deformed and the product of inbreeding, but that's besides the point. He's a very intelligent person, as all of you know, for those of you that know him, quote unquote. And he is a capable artificer, as you can see from the lab that you are currently in. Now that you realize where you're at, Profi, looking up, has seen stuff like this before in his childhood, and he is hitting some major PTSD as he has 6 hit points on the ground here. You hear Hexus, or he hears Hexus, yell up to his guards and say, "Bring him to the chamber! Someone tell the mummy to go home or something." I don't. From my understanding, he was attached to the. I don't know where his crystal went, but the one that was in that one.
Forgive me, sir,
So-
but was he
Roger.
yelling at that? I'm guessing.
So what?
Yeah, myself.
I need an out of character moment real quick.
Okay, what's up?
Are you prepared to go down either path, or do you want this to go a particular way?
Not necessarily, but you can. Again, you're kind of outnumbered here. You don't know what these other guards at. You're in okay health because you got pulled out early, but Profi is like near death, so it's all up to your character.
I know. I actually just came up with something that I never thought of before. That's kind of awesome.
Listening, throw it out here. If it's super terrible, I'll be like, no.
So, there's the spell that I currently have activated with 4 hands. I would definitely turn that one into a large hand, a small creature, and attempt to grapple the current thing, because it just killed one of my compatriots. I don't really think that I want to serve the guy who just killed somebody in cold blood.
It was rather warm.
Whereas,
You're not wrong, sir.
So, just for clarification, he isn't telling you commands. He's just saying, someone make sure this thing goes home. Because your command was stick with the dude until he dies or whatever, and then report back to the family. So he's just assuming you're going to follow those orders.
yeah. And so he doesn't know, right?
No idea.
So, I will say, my mission here is done, and start walking past him with my three hands. But as I am a creature of free will now, I will have the largest hand turn into a small creature, grapple him, and I myself will cast Vampiric Touch, and the other 3 hands will use Vampiric Touch, as I will also use Vampiric Touch.
Okay, so just as a small question, how are you casting through multiple hands? I know for the familiars they can use your spells, but you should only be able to proc one at them at a time, because otherwise you get to throw 5 fireballs or 4 fireballs or something silly like that.
Normally,
I think
no,
that's
but
100% how it works.
I'm listening.
because normal, because they can cast a touch of the same touch spell.
Mm-hmm.
So normally, if I was going to do that, because you can't cast Fireball, right? You can only cast touch spells.
With your familiars?
Yes.
You can totally cast other spells through your familiars.
No.
Hey, DM said it, don't argue.
If you're a pack of the chain, definitely.
Yeah. when you cast a spell with the range of touch, I guess one of them can only do it.
Yeah, exactly. But you could, have them in 4 different places, and someone's getting touched. We just don't know who. Random it up and see what happens. But yeah.
So I would have the first one attempt to grapple.
Okay.
I will have the invisible one give me a help action so that I myself can cast inflict wounds at the highest level. And the other 2 will attack it.
Okay, so you got one trying to grapple, one trying to help you, and one trying to... Okay, I mean, using the help action gives you advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It does so.
I'm going to attempt to grapple first.
Okay. You sure you don't want to have it attempt to help the thing grappling? Because once it gets...
Ooh, that's true. Yeah, I'll do that.
like, order of operation here.
The one that's grappling is the one that's strong.
Okay, I will roll my counter roll at the same time. What a roll.
I think you failed. Because I got a 21.
Much better than Profi's 12. Sorry, not Profi. Hexus. Even still, 12.
Yeah. Even my other roll would have beat it as well. So it is grappled. Now I'm going to do my damage claw, which has advantage now because it's grappled, right?
Sorry, chewing right.
Okay. Does 14 beat his AC?
So technically, I looked this up earlier because I needed it for a different campaign. But grappling just holds you still. It reduces your speed to 0 and literally has 0 other effects. Now, am I going to allow it to do advantage because you're holding him still as you make an attack against him? Yes.
Okay.
But raw you're stuck. Literally no effect, no disadvantage, no advantage. But that's stupid. Why would you not have grappling stuff?
Yeah. So does 14 beat his AC?
14 does not beat his AC.
Okay, well then my other hand will go for an attack. That is better than 14. Okay, does 16 beat his AC?
16 does not beat his AC. Though, as you make the second attack, you see a field of energy pulsate as your attack scratches at it and pushes him off. Someone's mad.
While this is happening, I look over at Fodder. Should we help him?
Fodder, you want to roll a d12 to see how you've been feeling about the crazy experiments that your former master/associate has been doing on both friends and foes alike in this town?
Hello?
If you are talking, we cannot hear you. Badger, 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 badger.
Hello?
He might be doing something. We'll,
he was muted.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah,
There we go.
Muted.
So I've been quiet apparently for a while.
Yes, you have.
This is why I'm called technical difficulties. Can you repeat what I'm supposed to be doing?
He said roll a d12 to see how you feel about watching yours and I's current employer for a while now murder whoever he feels like for whatever he deems necessary.
Yes,
I'm not
and if we should help him. I just asked you.
So as you hear, sorry, what's your character's name? Boji?
Boj.
Boj. As you hear Boj ask the question, should we help the mummy? Your instantaneous thoughts, feelings are, yeah, fuck up. Or something along those lines.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you two are doing, but I'm going to go back down there and kick the crap out of this guy because
we're just standing on the stairs.
Me enough.
Okay, so
I mean, I don't know what you get paid. I get paid well enough, but I'm kind of sick of this BS. So,
well, I mean,
you guys get paid?
You guys get paid. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, you're
Those
you're
are
the
my
new guy.
questions.
That's why you don't get paid.
No, I'm an officer. I'm just also a machine. I'm in charge of you. Remember that.
Are you though?
You're an officer for the town, not necessarily for.
This guy's a dick. He doesn't pay me enough to put up with his dickness. And I guess there's another prince down there, so
From one
I'm going
hand
back.
emperor to the other.
I mean, he couldn't be as bad, and frankly, I serve the crown, not the snot-nosed brat. All right.
Activating! As you say those words, your storyline feat activates. You remember what it was? Do you have it written down?
Oh yes.
I know.
Wait, did I put it? I know what it is, but it was one of the things that got deleted.
Okay, so it is true loyalty. And all it does, or imperial loyalty, or something like that.
You called it true loyalty.
True loyalty. Okay. Again, if you guys want to change these story ones so they sound better, feel free. We're going to be playing in this room right here. Can you guys see it? Okay.
I can see nothing.
Well, I'll call it Crown's Guard. Or
Human?
Crown Service. There we go.
How about now?
I can see it.
Right here?
Yes.
Service to the crown.
I still see nothing.
Are you looking
Same,
at my
see
screen?
nothing.
How do you get? Oh, are you? Because you guys are on your phones? Question mark.
No,
Maybe.
I
I
mean, I saw it earlier.
I can see it
Hold
just
on,
fine.
let me.
I'll dip out, I guess.
Click
Oh
on,
yeah, you might
click
have.
on- I was gonna say, click on my name or whatever.
So I had to dip and come back in. That's why I did that earlier.
Trophy on
I
there.
did that
Sure.
as well.
All right, I will try it. 1 second.
Mummy man.
Oh, look, I see it. Oh, can I final spell?
Hey.
Haha, I see things now.
Say what? I'm sorry. What are you trying to do?
Can I cast my actual spell?
Did you not?
No, I did. I never dealt my own damage. I just dealt my familiars.
Oh, yes. Please make your spell known. All right. So character token wise, I know this isn't really an orc, but this is gonna be our handy dandy. Some good choices. Half orc.
It works.
Yeah, this will be you. You got the big old
Does
axe.
a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit finally. Okay, we're gonna make this wizardy looking guys.
4th level inflict wound.
Okay, 1 second. Let me move you over to him. I also have to get little creature-y things for your hands, so they're using my small die. So, for you to know, the triangle one, not that you can probably make it out on the screen, is your invisible hand. Your big hand is the D12. Your other two are a D10 and a D6. You have the dude surrounded because hands. Though they can actually be in the same square, technically, so.
33 points of necrotic damage.
33 points, a solid schwack to these grabby grabs. He looks very surprised, to say the least. I still need our other two characters. So I need RoboCop and Soldier Boy. What weapon do you use? There.
Oh, I use inflict wounds.
No. Mock.
Long swords, short swords,
Swords. Got it. Okay.
a lance, which I don't have access to at the moment.
Okay, so just for now until I find a better character piece, this is going to be your character, Mock. You're going to be the blue guy.
Sounds good.
And then I got another battle axey person, so this is going to be RoboCop, even though that doesn't look like a robot. Again, if I find better characters, I'll use them. But you guys are on the stairs, leading to back down. Again, technically you're going to be in the same square because you're kind of just standing there, but I'm spacing the
Right.
character models out to make life easier. Anyway, roll initiatives now that the 33 points of damage has been done. Everybody.
That is a fat 18 for me.
All right, someone keep track of initiatives, please, and thank you.
Hang on. Let me pull up a notepad.
Baby, ooh.
13. Oh, Lord.
Hang on real quick. Those 18. Who's next?
The mummy is on 13.
Younger, what's your character's name?
Mars X Duskbringer.
Mars. Got it. You said 13?
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Full gash on 17.
Is that full or full?
Full as
Okay.
F-U-L.
Yeah,
F-U-L,
gotcha.
full.
Okay, next.
Next. Oh, go ahead.
Say again.
Dirty 20 for fodder.
Okay.
Okay. Hexus goes on 23. No, sorry, 24. And no, 23. That's right the first time. Don't mind me. And then I go on 14. Profi goes on 14.
DM's already fudging the numbers.
More like can't do math. 4 plus 19 is 23. I did it right the first time, and I was like, no, that's wrong. It's 24.
Okay. Then we have Hexus is first.
Okay. Hexus goes, oh, it's like that, huh? He takes your grappled creatures and attempts to fling them across the room. So he makes a strength check to yeet. You may make an opposing strength check if you like. His monsters
It got 19.
It got a 19. Okay, cool. Doesn't matter. 25.
Damn, he's strong.
With one arm, he just, again, hunchbacky, Jekyll-y, takes his hand and just your hand against the wall. Luckily, the stairs aren't technically there, otherwise he would have pegged one of you two, but you guys are in like a little stairwell looking thing. So it slams against the wall. That's, we'll round up to 20 feet of would-be fall damage. Your hand takes 13 points of damage.
My hand dissipated, as the biggest one does not have the most HP for some reason.
It's so you can ride it like a horse, if I remember correctly. There was a reason behind it. Isn't the invisible one the one that does the most? Alright, so I am pulling him off the board. The big boy is gone. And he is no longer grappled, but that was his entire turn.
My turn?
But I just want to point out, he just took a creature object thing that looked like a giant hand and yeeted it against the wall with enough force to dissipate it.
Yeah, he has retard strength. I got it.
Wow.
I wouldn't say it like that, friend. That seems inappropriate.
He's a hunchback.
Anyway,
yes,
who's
he
up
is
next?
he's very strong. Yeah, after it should be you, I believe, Mr. Dirty 20.
Yes.
Okay. Fodder. Okay. I am going to attempt to hit him, and then do I rage? I rage after I hit him, correct?
No, you should do it beforehand so you get all the bonuses.
Yeah.
But I can't rage until I hit with an attack or I get hit.
No.
No,
You just rage whenever.
you're a
It's a bonus
barbarian. Yeah, you
action.
can just rage.
It's a bonus action,
Okay.
but you're probably going to want to see him before you rage. So you're going to want to at least get to the edge of the steps here. So 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4. That's 20 feet of movement to get to the edge of the stairs. And you are 10 feet away from him currently. I don't know what.
I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay, so yeah. 1, 2, 3, whatever. Right there, you'll get right next to him. There, you can rage, roll your d8, and we go from there.
Okay, I gotta get to the wild magic table.
Oh boy.
Yep. We've got a
It's only
3.
it's only 8. Though it's not like the sorcerer one. It's
Oh, I know.
way nicer.
An
I
intangible spirit which looks like a pixie appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Oh, exploding pixies. That's exciting. So, this pixie
God
appears
dang.
somewhere. Where would you like to put him? I assume above his head?
Surprise,
Um,
mother trucker.
I'm going to. Do I have enough movement to back away from him one after I hit him?
Um, let's see. It was 1, 2, 3. No. No, yeah, sorry. So, yes. So you'll take an opportunity attack, but yes.
Okay, I'm gonna. Since the pixie is small, right? It can be in the same space as him.
Uh, except for they are not allies.
Ah, true.
So you can put him above it, though. He
Um,
can fly, and there's enough room above your head for it to fit. It's the same effect. It'll hit the same amount of people.
okay. We'll do that.
Okay, so the pixie is technically flying above him, though I'm going to put him behind him on the thing here. Again, you guys are working in the confines of this room in the basement. There's also vats and things, so like the actual. Well, I don't even know how to describe where the vats are. We're going to say they're not important enough that you guys can dodge and move around them. They're not going to produce any kind of cover for you, especially since you broke most of them.
Yeah.
Also, it's relatively dark in here. Who has dark vision?
Me. I
Me.
have fiendish vision.
Okay, 3 out of most of them. Holy Warrior McGee, you don't have
Nope.
dark vision?
I
Okay.
did not take it. I took an extra skill proficiency.
Ah, okay. Well,
Um,
it is very dark for you down here. There is some remnant of the glowing thing, so it counts as dim light. So you don't have disadvantage or anything, but it is very dark.
Okay.
I am going to. Who all is? Is there a good attacker within? I'm gonna touch on my way down there. On my way down to see the man. Our paladin friend. Paladin adds 1d3 to all of the rest of your attacks for 10 minutes.
Well, thank you.
Now, as a question, is that an
Yes.
action or a bonus action?
It's a full action.
Okay, so you're not going to make an attack this round?
I'm not going to make an attack. I'm just going to give him the pixie and stand back 5 feet.
Okay, so you don't even have to, like, you could have done that from here safely. And then you're just at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Unless you want to be over here for later.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, so you're just standing at the stairs, you touch your friend and say, Pixie, get him! Now, it goes off at the start of your next turn? Or the end of your turn?
End of my turn, it goes off.
Okay, so as your turn ends, the pixie explodes. So the things it can hit are the invisible hand, and the bad guy, and the mummy, and the other 2 hands. So, is it a dex save?
Yes, it's a dex save, and I have it written here.
Okay, so Younger, you get to make dex saves for all your characters, and I will make a dex save for the prof. Actually, prof
Do they use mine or do they use theirs?
They use theirs, you use yours.
Okay. Well, for me. Go ahead.
Ooh, okay. Well, the bad guy takes the damage, so that's important.
I got a 17 on my personal deck save, and I'm looking at Crawling Claws real quick.
I was gonna say they should have like a 2 or 3 or something.
You have to make a 14 dex save.
Yeah, he did not make that.
Okay, well, let's see what these guys got. One of them. You said 14?
Yeah.
One of them passes. Okay.
All right, roll your damage. It'll be the same for everybody because it's an explosion.
Trace damage.
I'm not down the stairs yet. Huzzah.
Huzzah. Well, it's only 5 feet.
Okay.
So, hey, side question, note, whatever you want to call it. For your rage there, Barbarian, you don't have unlimited rage yet, right? Or sustained rage or anything like that at level 7?
What do you mean?
I don't have anything like that written on my character sheet.
Okay, so
I do know 4 rages.
Okay, so just as a note for you, when you are raging, you have to be hit or hit somebody with a attack. Your pixies will not count for that to sustain your rage.
Oh, they
I
won't?
thought it just lasts for a minute.
No, well, so it can last up to a minute, but he has to keep, throwing punches, otherwise it comes down.
Okay.
That's the whole thing about Barbarian.
My pixies don't count for that?
Negative, because they're their own creature. Now, mind you, you could stand next to the pixies as they explode and then take the damage, and then you're good to go.
Just reduce it and then boom, bam.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay, so yeah, trace damage. What kind of? It's force damage, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't reduce it, but you do take damage. Your rage continues because you took a suicide fairy to the face. That's a name right there, suicide fairy.
Suicide fairy. Oh, what a wonderful thing for Navi.
It would have made Navi useful.
Dissipate.
Okay. Which one's dissipate?
My invisible hand
Okay.
and the Oni, the one that has like specific claws. So the only one that's left is a regular Oni hand without the claws, except it's not normal because it has extra HP and regenerates.
The undying Oni hand is still there. Gotcha. Noted. He's there. That's the D6. Okay. After our big boy, who's next?
Myself.
Yourself. All right. You feel
Yes.
bolstered.
Haha. All right. So, hang on.
4, 5. So you can move 6. I assume your speed is 30, and that'll get you right there in the corner next to him.
My speed is 30. Okay. The room is not big enough to do what I wanted to do, and it would take too long. So,
Smite.
I am going to cast.
Uh-oh, you froze. Or is that just me? Oh, that's just me. Hello. Well, that was weird. Hello,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's gonna grab me.
I get.
Oh, he has returned, but I have lost the map.
Yeah, because my camera's off.
Okay. I'm close enough to. Profi's a little blop on the ground, right?
Yup, he's right here.
Okay. So I'm going to cast.
Okay. So whoever sent that sticker threw off my camera and stuff for some reason. I don't know why, but I got a notification on my phone and it freaked out.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on Profi. So.
Okay. What's that do for me?
What I'm gonna do is, as I'm coming in, I'm gonna like quickly touch Profi, like I don't know, with my foot, or just as I'm running in, touch him. And it's going to give a willing creature. I assume you wouldn't object. A mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target is within 60 feet of me, it gains a +1 bonus to AC
Nice.
and saving throws,
Need it.
and it has resistance to all damage. Also, each time it takes damage, I take the same amount of damage. The spell ends if I drop to 0 hit points, or if you and the target become separated by more than 60 feet. It also ends if I recast the spell to something else. And I can also dismiss it as an action.
Nice.
Okay.
This is where you set up the Harikari stuff, where you're like, I touch it on the enemy, and then take 900 damage, and then dissipate it so someone can heal me.
Yeah. So I do that, and then I'm going to offhand attack since I find it annoying spells take a whole turn no matter what you do. Offhand attack. Oh wait, that
1d3.
right. Question: if I just hit something, Divine Smite just can be triggered with a hit.
Yep, it's a free
Yeah,
action.
all you do is hit it.
Thank God. Yeah. Okay.
The thing is, you just have to count against your number of spells per day. So
Correct.
check it out.
I'm tracking. That's
you
why I like
decide
having
after you
Sorcerer,
take
because I now have
two
6
moves.
level 1 spell slots.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's level 2 spell slot. Never mind. Yeah, that's gonna suck, but meh.
It can be a level 1. You don't have to make it a level 2.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
okay.
I am going to schwack at a schwack
Okay.
as a bonus action, as my offhand attack, but using Divine Smite.
Okay. So you don't tell me it's a Divine Smite until you hit.
Okay, well, 16 plus 6, 22 to hit.
22 to hit hits.
So, okay, Divine Smite. Yep.
Give me the damage. He over here like,
yeah, I'm having to remember numbers.
traitors! All of you are traitors!
Ooh, max damage. So 11 plus 2d8. So 23. Oh, and a d3. Why you gotta do that? It's not a real dice.
So 1d6,
so-
and if you get 4, 5, or 6, it's 1, 2, or 3.
Okay, 23 plus 2. Oh, I just rolled a d4 and I just don't count 4s. 23 plus 2. So 25 damage.
Dude, 25
And-
damage. Wow.
And basically 15 of that was radiant damage.
The smite happens. You see him take it to the, I don't know, where's he get hit? I just want to, for fun effect.
I'm just going straight for like his midsection.
Okay, so you take it to the gut, or at least you do so. He blocks some of it with his right arm, which is the deformed one, but he definitely takes he obviously takes all the damage, but he takes most of it to the gut.
Okay.
It looks like it hurt.
And then as part of this, oh, that was my bonus action, but yeah. So like on my, what would have happened? I meant to say it, but Hill did his cool hand attack. Is the gem on my right forearm? It's on a bracer. Glows and a faint outline of like a shield appears. It's hard to see, but it's there, and that was before this all started.
Okay.
But that is my turn.
You do that as your shield activates slightly. Alright, next.
That is going to be Full Gash.
Full Gash. Am I last with a 14? That's rough. Alright, Full Gash.
No, you're almost last.
Oh, okay. Full Gash, you
All
are...
right.
Who's after me? The mummy?
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got them surrounded, so you get flanking bonuses. Well, you get a +1 to.
All right, so I'm going to roll attack action, which gives me 2 attacks, plus my bonus action for my blunt strike.
Okay.
So we have a net 18.
Okay, 18 hits barely.
That's going to be a miss. That's a natural 2.
Okay.
And that's also a natural 2. So 1 attack hits. And let's see. Just being a but. So that's So 13 damage.
13 damage. Solid hit. Alright, you guys are...
But then I'm going to action surge
Action
for 2 more
surge.
attacks.
Okay, you do so. Roll to hit. You say one slashy slash wasn't enough. You catching all the hands.
Miss.
Man, that's going to suck. A 17 and 12.
Both of those miss.
Damn. All right. That's it. That's my attacks.
Okay, you do so. Chop, chop, choppity chop. As you're attacking and hitting him, right, your last couple attacks seem like they're on point. They're going to get him, but they are just reflected by some kind of force that pushes out on your weapon as soon as it gets too close. It just kind of like throws off your attack. So, that's your turn. Is Profi up finally?
Yes, Profi is up.
Alright, Profi stands up with his whopping 6 hit points and says, "Fuck you, Hexix." As he is barely able to stand.
You should have realized what we've been doing this whole time.
That's why I fuck you, Hexix.
Remember, you have currently you have a +1 to your AC.
I do, and that's going to be important. I'm going to use steady aim to make an attack. As I pull out my handy dandy short crossbow, or short bow, whatever. Kind of just pow, and throw a thing at him. See if it hits. It's at advantage because I used a steady aim as my bonus action, which gives me all the fun stuff for stabby stabs.
I mean, he's also technically flanked.
Yeah, by a lot. So, with all the extra bonuses, I barely hit his AC. So, 12 plus 5 plus 1, at advantage, I hit. Which I'm going to activate Sneak Attack with a short bow, which is a whopping D6, so it's 3D6. But before, to make life easier for extra dice in a minute, I'm then going to use my same action, Psychic Blade, and yeet that at him and see if it hits him too. I still have advantage with the +1 because he's completely surrounded. Damn, I'm going to need it. Looks like that's a 3 and a 6. Is that 9? That's a 6. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus what? Yeah, okay. So the Psychic Blade misses terribly, but at least I hit the first bit. 12 points of damage plus my 3, I believe. Yeah, I didn't change it yet, but it's definitely 3. Right? No, what's the dex on this mofo? No, it's 2, you dum-dum. That's why your attacks are so low, your dex is trash. Anyway, so 14 whole points of damage. That's about the best I can do, guys.
Still useless.
I'm doing what I can, okay? So what I just realized, though, is that my damage on my rapier was wrong. Which means I have a +3 on there when it's supposed to be a +2 because it's just a regular ass rapier at this point. But I will fix that. Not that it's really done anything this session. But that's Profi's turn. Dude's still alive. It's back to top of the order, I believe, or who is ever after me.
It is Mars. Rexus zombie McManly dude.
It's my turn. Wow.
You're back, baby. And your one hand, don't forget.
Yes. That one hand is important.
P.S. I've got like 20 minutes left before I got to call it. It's 12:41 for me.
That'll actually probably work out perfect. We'll probably call it
at
9, because that'll be 2.5 hours, maybe. That, or we will just continue on without you one way or the other, and your character will get dragged along behind us. Wahahaha.
So my main action. I guess, will be for trying to figure out which one I wanted to do. But I guess it'll just be another straight except this one will have one less D10.
Touch him. Make it hurt.
Yeah.
Do you have enough
Another
spell slots
inflict
for that?
Yeah. I said just add one D10 less. So
Okay,
a third level
I'm
spell.
just making sure.
But I'll have my hand give me the help action, because that's better.
Yep, that gives you advantage. So it tries to tickle his feet while you grab him.
17 to hit.
17 to hit misses.
Damn. Okay. I
Did you remember to roll with advantage?
Yeah, I did.
Damn.
So as your hand's tickling his feet, he kind of kicks it off and catches your hand as you try to grab him. Yeah, so close to touching him, just not quite.
He's touching me, that's worse.
It's, technicalities.
No, because then you would get it. That is, Oh, wait. No, because I used my action to try to cast a spell.
Correct.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, you,
Am I technically grappled?
Is he what?
Am I technically grappled?
No, you're not technically grappled. I meant, he just grabbed your hands out the way so you can complete your spell.
Ah, okay.
Cool action, no actual effect. Back to top of the order, which is Hexus. Taraxis is just surrounded by people, and he's like, "Enough of this!" And he fires off a magic missile at 9. Wait, sorry. How high can you cast that?
9th level? God damn.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, 9th level. Just, so he attacks the 3 traitors. You all take 3. Wait, so you start with 3. And then add 8 more, so there's 11 bolts flying out of this man's hands that are auto hits. Let's do some handy dandy rolling and see who all they hit. There is a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 whole targets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just roll it.
I thought you said he was
Enough for
going for the
everybody but me to get
traitors.
2.
That's everybody here is a traitor, except for maybe the hand.
Okay.
But the hand is his own target.
I'm
So
not a traitor.
I have 11 d6s. Here we go. I mean, you just tried to murder him, so
They're D4s. They're D4s, not D6s.
Huh? No. I'm figuring out targets. Okay, number 3 took the good majority of them. You know who number 3 is?
Was I number 3?
No.
Was I number 3?
Trophy.
No, number 3 is the hand.
Gosh dang it.
Oh, don't worry there, Sparks. You got plenty yourself. So the hand takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 11 bolts.
Holy shit. He's pissed at the hand.
The hand is gone. It is incinerated.
How much damage is that to the hand?
Do you really want me? I mean, even minimum damage is 10.
Because I can add. It has an HP of 12.
Man, I gotta roll 5d4s. Give me a second. I rolled a 3 off the bat, so it's guaranteed to at least do that much damage. I'll even roll 2 3s in a row. All right, yeah, it's dead.
That's 6 damage.
Someone lost us. Who lost us? Oh. Tell him to.
You could roll the rest of them.
That Kansas internet, y'all.
That man was mad at my hand.
Seriously. All right, number 4, which is, who are you at? There you are, right here. So you take a whopping 2 magic missiles.
That's dumb. Okay. Well, as these 2 magic missiles fly at me from point blank range, my shield flares a brilliant blue, and they just harmlessly dissolve into the shield.
Nice.
As a grin comes to my face, and I say, "You were too good of an artificer."
LMAO. Get fucking pulled. Alright, 2 attacks on both the other 2 Yahoos. The mummy didn't take any, and neither did I. So, Yahoo number 1, which is full gas. You take 8 points of damage. And then
That's not bad.
And then would-be Spain's character takes the same, 8 points of damage. Apparently he's having some supreme difficulties. Let me see if I can fix that really quick.
I was just trying to kick him out of this, but disconnect him. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, he's dead. One less app to have open now.
All right. So you're already on it. All right.
My
so,
hand.
how's that feel? Did your hand do its job?
Yes, it did. I'm happy now. I still wish I'd gotten all of them so I could laugh more, but
The roll of the dice.
I know.
Keep things equable. Though he just burned a 9th level spell slot.
On magic missile.
Hey, it's really tough if you actually. I mean, it blew up the hand. If he would have focus fired on one person, it would have been a bad day. But he was trying to get rid of, the lot of you.
Yeah.
Said, "Be gone, thoughts." Bonus action. He has one of those.
Cred.
You see him pull out what looks to be a modified blunderbuss and says, "You're right, I am," and he pulls the trigger.
Oh, crap. At me, I assume?
Yes, at you, I assume.
He activated shield, so he has a +5 to his AC for the whole round.
No, that's not how that shield works.
No, but I have that too, so there you go. 25.
Would you like to activate it against his critical?
Yes, so 24. Well, wait, no, I won't do anything. Never mind.
It is still a critical.
What type of damage is that?
It's firearms damage, so
Would that be force or fire?
both. Bludgeoning, yeah. Piercing. I think technically it is piercing, but not this one. It's special because Artificer BS. It's because you're not actually firing bullets. I'm working on it. I'm thinking it's fire. We're gonna say it's fire. And fire magic fires out of this thing in a burst. But he's firing at you, so it doesn't really do much to anyone else.
Reaction spell. Anyways, absorb elements. So have that.
Okay, so have whatever the max damage is. Gotcha. We'll do so shortly. Do 2d12. It's 4d12. Give me a second. All right. Oh, hey, come back. No.
Hello.
And hello, 6.
Hello.
Glad that you are back, friend. Okay, so 12 plus 11. Cut that in half is still just 11.
Okay.
Be merciful.
So,
yes.
I would like to use my reaction and trigger Sentinel,
Okay.
which will allow me
on this fool.
to make an attack against him.
He hasn't moved.
He doesn't have to. He's an adjacent to me, and he attacked someone else.
Okay.
And technically I work with him, so yeah, we're allies too.
Allows me to use a reaction to... It allows me to use my reaction to attack him.
Okay.
Attack somebody who's attacked an ally.
And now Sentinel had that too. I thought they just had the extra... Maybe I'm thinking Polar Master.
Yeah, it's Polar Master that if they move into your range, that's when.
Yeah, and Sentinel's the thing that stops him still. Okay.
Yeah, so polearm lets me hit him. I can hit him with the shaft of the weapon for D4, and if they enter my 10-foot reach, I can take an attack of opportunity. And then Sentinel, if they're moving and I hit them with an attack of opportunity, it stops their movement. I ignore the disengage action, and I can attack somebody who's adjacent to me that's attacked an ally. And I believe I'm still flanking, so I get advantage.
Okay. Not advantage, just a +1.
Just a +1?
Yeah. Flanking rolls, house rolls, you get a +1 to your stuff.
Okay. See, so that would be a dirty 20.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn that into a trip attack.
Okay. You're using your whatever.
It's one of my maneuvers, so I can add a superiority die of extra damage. And
so, just to clarify,
he has to make a strength save or fall prone.
All right. So, just a clarification: can you do that as your reaction though? Because you're not doing a full action right now; you're doing a reaction.
I think so. Yeah, it's a.
I believe so. Yeah.
It's anytime you do a weapon attack.
Okay. So they're basically free actions then.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not actions. It's so because I hit with my attack, I can use a superiority die to activate a maneuver.
Right. No, I understand. I just kind of so they act like Divine Smite. You just do them whenever. They're basically a free action.
Yes.
Yeah, I just need to know that that's the thing because the other thing just gave you an attack. But go ahead, roll it. Or what's he have to save again? Sorry.
So he has to make a strength save, or he's going to fall prone, but he's still going to take all of my damage.
Okay. What is the number I got to save with? Probably won't matter. 26 is his save.
Yeah. So he's going to take 14 damage.
He takes 14 damage. He looks goofed up at this point, boys.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure he makes his strength save, but it doesn't tell me what his save actually should be, so.
It should be like your wisdom modifier +8. It's basically like you were casting a spell with whatever.
Oh yeah,
the thing
save
is.
it. Oh. Be wisdom +8 plus proficiency,
Yeah, that's
wouldn't it?
Wisdom +8 plus proficiency?
Yeah.
He definitely makes it, yeah.
I was gonna say that'll never get over 20. But yeah, so he doesn't trip. He just takes the swap and the bap and the bap and the bap. You guys are just piling on him. He's over here like, you sons of guns. I gotta look at a good artificer spell.
He's like, I try to blow him up with the magic missiles. They
Well-
don't die. I try to shoot him with shotgun. He laughs at me.
Pixie blow up in face.
To be fair, that was an item, not an actual spell slot.
Right.
But he definitely burned up whatever that item was. It's gone.
Oh
now.
dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing, he's really, really not happy with us right now.
He was hoping that would kill somebody, but it attacks random targets, so you know. C'est la vie.
Flipping.
Who's next?
I
So-
didn't get to go.
Well,
Oh.
no. So after Mars, it was Hexus again.
Hexus went.
which
He
should
shot you
go
with the
in,
shotgun,
and then,
which triggered
and then
all the fun
fodder.
stuff.
Yeah, it's Fodder's turn.
Fodder.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
your turn.
Awesome. Well, now I am next to him and I am raging, and it is time to great axe his freaking head off.
Would you also like to use your bonus action to throw out another pixie?
Yes, I would like to use my bonus action to throw out another pixie directly above him.
There's a pixie. Yeah.
But I am going to cold shot his neck with the great axe.
Called shot his neck with the great axe. Okay, you don't currently have him completely surrounded, so you don't get any pluses or anything like that. But called shot.
That's an 18 on the first roll.
Okay.
And a 12 on the second roll. So 12 plus 7, that's a 19 to hit.
19 to hit hits. 18 to hit also would hit. Except for... No, using reactions. So does he. This is an offhand, not like this. Actually, I don't know if he has shield. I'm looking. That is not an artificer spell. You are good to chop his neck off.
Max damage. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage to the neck as you take a solid swing coming at him full speed. Again, I don't think there's anything to get out of the way of this one. He's going to eat that right in the neck. He's not looking good.
Chop.
Second attack. I'm going to cold shot him again. No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. Take your swing. Better.
I feel like worm being
Raw
had here.
17 first roll. And raw 13. 13 plus 7. That's 20.
And that's your number?
9. So 15 points of damage from the second hit to the neck.
Another strike to the throat. He gains the silence condition as you slice out the bit of him and make a solid swing through his thing. His head is literally on his shoulders.
Gosh.
And the pixie explodes next to his head.
Oh no, the pixie explodes. Everyone makes a save because the pixie does not care who is next to it. Spain roulette damage, please.
Also, what type of damage
What's
is
the
it?
save on that?
It's a force and
damage.
14.
Save is 14.
And it's a dex save, right? I keep trying to click stuff.
I'm gonna explain this via the story. The only
I
reason he's
don't
still alive is
save.
because he's so deformed.
Okay.
He does save.
His spine was tucked away into that portion of his neck.
What class of save is it?
Dex.
Okay. Then math is 22.
Oh, I forgot I had to roll a flippin' Constitution save. Oops.
It was only 2 damage. So if you save, you take 1. If you don't save, you take 2.
Well, I resist, so I take half. 1 damage.
Is it really half damage on a save for the 1d6?
Mm-hmm.
That seems ridiculous.
It eventually goes up to 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on a plus note, you've effectively silenced him.
Ooh, it's my turn now.
Which is going to make a lot of his spells basically useless.
Hey, Roger, if you want to know what kind of spells he can cast, you can look at the skeletons thing we made.
Oh, it's not concentration. Sweet.
Yes.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize Warding Bond is not a concentration spell. Fodder, is that your turn?
Literally.
That is the end of my turn.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna rear back to slice, try and finish. I'm not aiming for his neck. Oh wait, no, it's a straight roll. So yeah, sure. Called shot to the neck.
Called shot to... Oh man, you guys are just necking it up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody.
That does not hit. A 13.
A 13 misses terribly.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with the regular hit for the next one. I should have said called shot again. But 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
Okay, cool. We're gonna smite him at level 2, so 3d8.
Yeah, 3d8 mighty smite plus the damage. Roll. Will this finish him off?
So there is 16 damage from the smite.
Okay.
And 9 damage from the slice, so 25.
You do 25 damage. Yeah, so between the double damage you got from the 2 neck chops, and all the other damage that you guys have accumulated, let's see, where did you hit him last? Let's roll a body parts die, because he's definitely dead. His normal arm. So not only did you go to the other side of this body with this swing, he like turned to try to like face you off, and you're just like, nope, not to that arm. Off. Done. Game over. And then you smote it, so it just like flopped on the ground. You'll notice the armor that he was wearing is cleaved in twine. The little shotgun thing he had on his hip like falls off and shatters. Lots of various bits and baubles kind of start falling off him, and his arm shrinks back to normal size.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't use my fear effect, my menacing effect. That's unfortunate.
Does he have a ring in his finger?
I mean,
Oh, hey
Connected
guys,
to a
my
glove.
bad. I forgot I had aura of protection, so y'all had a +3 to your saving throws.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. What a bum.
Oops.
My hands would have lived.
Probably
Except that
not.
one.
I was going to say probably not. So, as you guys clamor around the body, Profi walks up and just stabs him with his rapier. Right? Just, you, Hexus. As he does so, you see slivers of Hexus's blood snake their way up Profi's blade and hit him in the face. Just Profi falls down again. Profi falls down again. He is unconscious. Breathing, but unconscious.
Does this guy have a ring on his hand?
God dang it, Profi.
Royalty?
Like a signet ring?
Yeah.
Yes.
I grabbed that arm if that's the one that was cut off.
I'll roll for it. Sure, why not? Do you grab his whole hand, or do you like pry the ring off?
No, I grabbed his whole hand.
No, it's on the other hand.
Okay. Well, then I'll take a moment to cut off that hand.
You do so
how
relatively
much
quickly.
damage did he do on this person?
So, like I say, with the amount of damage that you did on that last schwack, you basically wrecked all of his extra equipment.
Oh.
The power of the Holy Smite.
Power of the... Yeah, exactly.
Even his GP?
Even his gold pieces?
Even his gold pieces. Well, let's just say he wasn't really in his outerwear attire. He looked like he was in like a lab coaty kind of adventure gear. His former companions would realize that when he's in the lab, he doesn't dress up or anything. This is just like him in his working space. And carrying a whole bunch of gold on you when you're at your home doesn't make a lot of sense. Look, it's my mouse.
True.
Back to the grid. Make this the whole size again. Boop.
But after I cut off that hand and throw it in the bag, I'll definitely try to wake you back up.
You can do so. All right, but before we continue the story, this is a good exit point for Mock.
Yeah.
And probably a good exit point for the story anyway. You guys will go forward in the dungeon and figure out where the heck you're actually at and piece things together. You guys will also know, as former co-conspirators, you are not the only guards he has for hire. So getting out of where you are at, which you guys will have information for, yada yada, is not going to be a piece of cake.
Good thing I have more smites.
More smites, more healings, all kinds of fun stuff. You guys don't
Well,
want to...
I can give people more spell slots.
It is important. All right, so experience and talkie and after action review after I end the video. So I'm going to do the quick yada yada. Hello everybody. Here's my face one last time, and then we'll talk over things. And I will try to remember to do experience real quick. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Everyone give their outro wave. Not that you can see anyone's face because all of our cameras are off, but.
I'll try
is
and
what it
figure
is.
out why mine is so temperamental. Because like
Yeah.
it still says my camera is like connected, but
What-
Discord, like if I turn it on, I lose everything.
With adventure in mind, have a wonderful night. just minimize this real quick. The last 10 seconds of the video is going to be all goofy, but whatever.